Welcome one and welcome all to this week's episode of Talk Nerdy to Me.
That's right, you nerds. We've got an amazing show ready for you tonight. Bailey's going to bring you the latest movie trailer information.
CiCi will bring you her opinions on all things anime.
Our Game On crew comes at you with another Let's Play.
We bring you Spencer's latest critical miss.
All that and so much more right here on PSTV.
As always, I'm Dan Walker.
And I'm Tessa Hickey.
Let's immediately jump into our first Nerd Flash update of the show. The latest movie in the Fast and Furious franchise, Fate of the Furious, was released on April 14th. The movie was well received, especially for a movie whose shorthand name looks like it was written by an edgy middle schooler. The earned $98 million domestically, but internationally it earned $532.5 million, beating Star Wars The Force Awakens for the largest worldwide opening release. At the time of this recording, it has a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes, a Metascore of 56, and has a 7.3 on IMDb. Currently, the franchise expects to release 2 more films to date. Currently, the franchise has earned over $4 billion worldwide over the span of 8 movies. Fate has brought back Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, and Ludacris, and welcomes franchise newcomer Charlize Theron. For more on movies and news, we're going to hand it on over to Bailey in CiCi.
Good evening and welcome to CiCi. I'm your host, Bailey McGregor. Over the past couple of weeks, we've been treated to 2 big trailer releases for nerdy movies, coming out at the end of this year. The trailer for Star Wars Episode 9, The Last Jedi, was released at Star Wars Celebration, and in it, we get treated to hearing Mark Hamill's voice in a Star Wars production for the first time since Return of the Jedi was released in 1983. And not only did we get that treat, but the Thor Ragnarok trailer was also released. In that trailer, we get to see plenty of new and returning characters, but one big treat was that we got to see the Hulk in this trailer. To talk more about these trailers and speculations for the respectful movies, we have movie lover and Talk Nerdy to Me host, Dan Walker. Dan, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Bailey.
So, Dan, we're going to start with Star Wars. How excited are you for Episode 9?
Oh, the trailer made me so excited. Luke is back. He wants to bring an end to the Jedis. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm very excited.
So am I can't wait. So are you excited to actually get some Luke Skywalker in a Star Wars film for once?
Yes, yes I am. Very excited. I don't know how he's gonna be. Like, is he gonna be the same as he was in Episode 6? Probably not. But he's probably gonna be a darker, grittier version of the man we once saw.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that he's kind of a darker, more experienced character. Like, he's seen some things, and
exactly.
The world's not all new and bright and shiny, and there's some dark parts to it. So I can't wait to see how his character transforms in this movie. I can't wait for it. So moving on to Thor, what are your thoughts on the trailer?
That trailer, it reminds me a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy trailers that have been coming out the last few weeks. I like it. It's like an 80s type of theme, or late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I can't wait. I've been waiting since the first Thor movie came out for Ragnarok to happen. And I'm a huge comic book fan, so I just can't wait. I think it's going to be really awesome and a very cool take on the Thor storyline.
I agree with that, definitely. I don't know much about the comic book itself, but just from that trailer alone, it looks very, I don't know if I want to say edgy, but it looks very intriguing how everything's gonna come together with Hulk, Thor, Hela, all that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see, like I said, I read the comics. So, and I can't wait to see how they incorporate Hel's storyline into their take on Ragnarok. And I can't wait to see how, like, the Hulk universe gets brought in with Thor. Like, I can't wait to see the Marvel's take on it, cinematically. Because I have a feeling that it could go either really, really well or really, really bad. And I can't wait. I'm just really excited for it. So.
Isn't Planet Hulk supposed to be in this movie?
Yeah,
possibly?
Planet Hulk, that's what I mean, yeah.
That's gonna be really cool. I don't know much about that either, but it does.
All I know is from, like I said, the Thor comics. That's where really my expertise is in, but I can't wait to see how they do it and how they merge the two worlds. I'm just really excited to see also how they execute Hel, because I think that she's a really interesting and powerful character in the comics. So, and I have a feeling that Marvel in their cinematic world, they're gonna execute her well and do her justice. And I'd like to see where Ragnarok takes Thor and Loki, Odin, Hel, and Bruce Banner / Hulk. I can't wait to see where that goes.
Very much so.
What was your reaction to the first reveal of Hulk in the trailer?
He's a friend from work.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I
Chris
love that line.
Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo really haven't had much screen time together in any of the Marvel movies, and I really think this will be a good time to develop their characters a little more.
Well, that's all the time we have, and thank you, Dan, for joining us. Now I'm going to hand it on over to CiCi and Anime Today.
Good evening and welcome back to Anime Today. I'm CiCi Caputo. Last week we introduced you to anime as a concept. This week I'd like to delve a little further into the storytelling devices used in anime by starting with a classic, the big hit of the 80s, 90s, and even 2000s, the anime of yesterday, if you will. The perfect example of classic anime is the Dragon Ball series, which started in 1980. For the few of you unfamiliar with the show, it centers around Saiyan Son Goku, who came to Earth as a baby after his home planet was destroyed. Think of Superman. The Saiyans were a warrior alien race that was wiped out when Goku was an infant. There's too many Dragon Ball series to really go into in less than 2 minutes. The original, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and the current Dragon Ball Super. Even though the series has been around since the mid-80s, the storytelling pace and elements have not changed at all. During those times, it was very common for characters to be in shock on screen for a little too long, or discover new power just in the nick of time during a big battle, or have 5-minute conversations that delved into Chris Sabat growling and gasping at Chris Sabat. Dragon Ball Super, a continuation of the narrative, follows Dragon Ball Z as GT has been officially removed from the continuity. It has kept the same storytelling pace and elements. Side note, why are the Z-Fighters still there? Goku and Vegeta already surpassed the power of their universe's literal gods. There can't be really too much catching up to do for their human friends. Their only function has been to provide obvious commentary and multiple shocked faces. My question is, why are people still interested? Goku saved the world, Naruto found Sasuke, Inuyasha did whatever he was supposed to do, Yugi mastered the heart of the cards. Can't we move on to more refined and condensed series, ones that have been actually focused on a plot? That's my time for this week. Dan and Tessa, back to you.
Thanks, CiCi.
Make sure you stay tuned in, because coming up after the break, we have our Game On crew bringing you another Let's Play.
You won't want to miss it.
Welcome back.
It's time for your next Nerd Flash update. The Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series has been released on April 18th. The game has been released for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Android, and iOS, and seems to be received quite well. Telltale has also released video game series for The Walking Dead, Fables, and Batman, and all have been highly appraised. The first episode has been released, and you can buy a season pass for the game and receive all episodes when they are released through the next few months. The first episode features all of the Guardians getting together immediately, and features plenty of classic rock, and also features Thanos as the main villain. The series was said to be based off the comic, but still is very similar to the movie. As usual, the series features hard decisions that you have to make and might tear the team apart at any moment. Well, speaking of video games, let's head on to Game On.
Jacob and Jalen, take it away.
Hey, I'm CiCi.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
CiCi. I'm Sean.
He's
I'm
Sean.
new here.
I'm Jalen. Let's go. Wait.
Wow, immediately. Immediately.
I think you could have done a little better.
Wait, why am I dropping
really?
I mean, it's the first round. It's the first game.
Oh, so we're supposed to
Cleaned
paint.
up surface.
Oh, so I guess we can move our color. Okay, that's annoying.
Oh my god, my OCD would have a field day with this.
You can tap in next round.
Wait.
This is like the worst game of Mario ever.
So wait, the boxes disappeared?
Hey, I won.
Ow.
I don't know.
Don't forget to brush your
That's
teeth.
my game right
I don't understand the brush your teeth. Like, why is he telling us about dental
Give you
hygiene?
life advice.
Yeah, but I don't need it. I'm 22 years old.
Okay.
And you still don't
It's
brush
not
your
the
teeth?
click for me.
No, obviously I brush my teeth.
It's not the click?
Yeah, it's not the click.
Nope.
Oh.
Maybe we should read the controls
Yeah,
at
we
the
should.
beginning.
How do I jump? Who's got the ball?
A button.
It's me.
Backstab.
Okay, so
Only backstabs count, clashing, and then knock.
Ready? Go!
So only stab him in the back. Like a true friend.
Oh, you're lucky there's a wall here. Jump on another player to eliminate them? Huh.
Oh, so Mario.
Ready? Go!
Why am I in the bottom?
There's a joke I can't make.
How dare you? Whoa, okay.
Ooh, teleport. So that's how you do it.
Oh, that's...
oh, that
Yeah,
was almost 2 in 1. Nope, it's not E. Definitely not E.
Gotta jump. What are you doing, CiCi?
I'm placing tiles.
You're doing it terribly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How are you winning and you don't even have like an X button? That makes no sense.
Was it E?
It wasn't E. There's no.
Jacob can't play half the games, but he's still winning.
Get over here.
Get away.
No.
Never mind. he's losing.
This is how it is. This is how it's. Get away. Come back.
Now I'm losing.
You.
Hot potato.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh wow, you're stuck.
That was very rude.
Hey, come get me. Help.
If I can.
Help.
I think you're stuck. Well,
This is my game right here.
oh,
Come
it's
on.
It's the next game.
I can't win this game.
Just let me do all this shit. I got you.
Just start pressing letters.
Come back. No, what?
Oh,
Player
you
4.
added up. How did we add another player?
Who's player 4?
Who's player 4? Where did player 4 come from?
Come here. I want the ball. Thank you.
We don't have another
Yeah.
controller.
Jump
Ball
shot.
hog. Ball hog.
Wait, come now.
Oh.
Nobody's gonna make a basket.
I'm about to right now.
I'm just gonna.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait.
You can't even shoot. Why are you even? Why are you even? Why are you
Wait,
even
keep
trying
You're
to-
holding the ball. Wait, what are we playing?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. It
You have
totally
two players.
does.
This is the hat.
You have 2 players, but you just can't use either of them.
Yeah.
Try spacebar.
Come back. I have the power. Gather loot and deposit in your chest. Okay.
Highest loot pile wins.
Do we
Don't let others steal from your chest. Be a dragon.
Where's the loot?
There it
Damn
is.
Smaug.
Sean, you shouldn't have moved.
How was I supposed to? Oh my god, look at all the.
Get all the stuff at the bottom.
I'm doing it. Am I?
Put it in the chest. You have to put it in the chest
Where's
for
the
it
chest?
to count. It's at the top. It's the blue one.
Hey, wait, do I have to like be around it? For a little
Yeah.
bit? Doing it.
Don't let other people steal from your chest. Steal from other people's chests.
Okay.
Don't steal. Don't listen to that.
Yeah.
advice.
Don't be a Smaug.
Don't listen to that advice. There's enough for everybody.
Don't hold the Misty Mountain. Put it
There's
in your
enough
chest.
for
You're losing.
everybody.
I'm doing it.
Everybody eats right now. It's
Ha.
Not like this game is
What's this?
bananas.
Oh,
or
static
like,
bounce.
Here, come here. Just want to show you how much I love you.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah,
Electricity.
yeah.
Ah.
Woo.
You love me too much.
It's electrifying.
Ah, CiCi.
Oh.
Mom, if you're watching, I love you.
Oh, this one's
I
not.
feel like he has mommy issues. He has to
Definitely has
constantly
mommy
remind his mother that he loves him.
I remember.
It's not personal.
I have
It's just,
nightmares tonight because of that.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, this is.
Hey,
Are you
we
saying
won
you want to
again.
dream of me?
This has been game on. 2 players against 1. I say
Yeah,
that's
it's
unfair.
Like
You could've
Matt
had two
Hardy and Jeff
players.
Hardy over here, tag team superstars.
You
Not
could have had
fair.
the 4th player.
Handicap.
We could have
Not
had a
fair.
4th player. We could have.
I
Had a fourth player.
personally
you-
had
you
fun,
control
so I'm
the
not
team.
even gonna
I
like.
like this. It's a good time.
This is the second time you beat us.
Thanks, guys.
Coming up next, we have Spencer's latest critical miss.
Welcome back. Hope you missed us.
Here's our latest Nerd Flash update. Battlefront 2 has been announced recently. The game has been announced to expand upon a lot of the flops from the last game. One main feature that will be in Battlefront 2 that was not in its predecessor is a single-player campaign mode. The campaign follows multiple stories and events that take place between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. One other improvement in the sequel is multiple eras of the Star Wars universe that you can play in. The first Battlefront game was not too well received despite its amazing graphics and sounds. Hopefully EA has learned its lesson that looks aren't everything, especially when it comes to video games. For more information on the next Battlefront game, we're going to throw it to Spencer in Critical Miss.
Take it away.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Critical Miss. I'm Spencer Van, and today we'll be examining the recently announced video game, Star Wars Battlefront 2. For those of you who haven't heard yet, Battlefront 2 was recently teased in a trailer. In the trailer, several new additional features, modes, and characters have been revealed to be in the upcoming game. These include a standalone campaign mode following the story of an Imperial trooper, new heroes and villains to play as, and the return of space battles reminiscent of the original Battlefront 2 developed by Pandemic Studios. But that's not all, folks. Reports have come in that the newest edition of the Battlefront series will also incorporate not one, not two, but 3 eras of the Star Wars saga in one game. Players have the ability to play in the Clone Wars, the Galactic Civil War, and the New Order conflict. While all of this sounds very impressive, there still may be fans that remain skeptical as to how the game will turn out. And who could blame them? The first Battlefront game that was released by EA back in 2015 was seen as a disappointment by many. Issues that surrounded the game ranged from boring game mechanics to odd controls. Another problem that faced the first game was a few of its game modes, such as Fighter Squadron. In this mode, players could fly around in spaceships and blast each other out of the sky. However, players described the mode as being clunky in its controls and repetitive after a certain amount of playthroughs. One other mode that gamers felt supremely disappointed with was the non-multiplayer survival mode. In this mode, 1 or 2 players would fight off wave after wave of computer-generated enemies in certain maps. What was meant to be a fun, single-player or couch co-op mode turned into a boring game of Duck Hunt, as the mode did not provide much challenge or excitement, which the original Battlefront games did. With all of this in mind, we have to remember to not get caught up in all of the hype. Furthermore, we should all reflect on the previous installments of Battlefront and determine whether this next one will be a critical hit or a critical miss. Once again, I'm Spencer Van, and this has been another installment of Critical Miss.
Thank you for that, Spencer.
Coming up after our break, we have another fun segment of What If, so stay tuned into PSTV.
And we're back, nerds.
Time for the last Nerd Flash update of the night. Netflix so far in 2015 has increased its membership by 5 million, bringing its subscriber count up to just under 99 million members. Throughout the rest of the year, Netflix plans on spending over $1 billion to, quote, drive member acquisition, unquote. Netflix is hoping to hit 100 million subscribers by the end of the year, which would be a huge milestone for the internet video streaming service. Netflix has become hugely popular, largely in part due to its original series such as Black Mirror, House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, as well as their investments into stand-up comics like Louis C.K. and Bo Burnham. So on to an entirely unrelated note, we're going to throw it over to Spencer and Michael on this week's What If.
Take it away, guys. that has been it for this episode.
We have had one correction to make from our previous episode regarding Live Night.
That's right. Last episode, we said that we would be airing at 10:30 at night.
Since then, we've had to make some changes, and Talk Nerdy is going to go live at 9:30 instead.
But that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch the rest of Live Night all night from 7 to 11 on April 28th.
But anyway, this has been it for this episode of Talk Nerdy.
Keep watching PSTV, and may the force be with you.